As always, shout out to Dan for posting this. I think he actually took it down for a second and then re-uploaded it again. But let's go ahead and talk about the top 5 observations from today's Cincinnati Bengals day 4 of training camp. Let's get right into it. Great to get a up-close reminder that Shemar Stewart is 6'5", 267 pounds, and ran a 4.59 40-yard dash with a 40-inch vertical leap. This guy is very special, said former college teammate McKinley Jackson. He's like a freaking bullet train. Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now, we need to see that bullet train in action. Okay, I'm like early in the season, not late in the season, early in the season. We need to see this bullet train getting cooking. So, hopefully, we got some good information about that bullet train, cause I'm keeping high hopes that he's gonna be an absolute unit. Joe Burrow rarely missed for most of practice, particularly with his intermediate throws to T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Yoshi. There's a lot of belief in the locker room that this guy can lead us to everything we want to achieve, said Zach Taylor. Dude, Yoshi is just a different animal across the board. So this is actually an amazing catch by Yoshi here. So it's a simple throw across the middle. A little bit higher than you would want it to be, but Yoshi obviously corrects very, very well catching that football. Freaking unit as always. Didn't get a video, but safety Tyson Anderson had his first interception of camp on a Jake Browning pass that was tipped by Nate Brooks. The training camp leader in picks typically gets a prize. We're keeping tally on it, said Anderson. There's always a competition for sure. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like, maybe Tyson Anderson gets it. I haven't, so far, and again, it's only been 4 days, right? So it's really early on. We're kind of like in the infancy of training camp right now. I haven't seen too many interceptions. Not too many. Now, I know there has been some, and not as many videos of interceptions, but there has been some interceptions. But that's something I really am interested in seeing more of, is some interceptions. Because, probably not on Joe Burrow, because Joe Shiesty. But like on Jake Browning or Desmond Ridder or one of these other quarterbacks, I'm excited to see some more interceptions happen. They ended the day with a low red zone period. The defense didn't allow Burrow to score a touchdown. The guys responded well at the end. That's a metaphor for a game, right? Said safety coach Jordan. It's not always going to go your way, but it's how you respond. One thing I will say, our issue last year, and issue last couple years actually, has been finishing in the red zone. Not coming away with a field goal, coming away with actual points. So this is something we need to continue to work on, and we need to continue to perfect. Because I feel like how we work, especially as an offense, we get down the field, and unless we score with outside of like 20 yards of the end zone, we don't score touchdowns. We score field goals. Or we'll get shut down, 4th and goal, we go for it, and we don't get it. So these are things we definitely need to work on. Nice to see our defense getting a stop, but these are things that we need to perfect, is scoring in the red zone, right? Getting creative in the red zone on plays. So right here, it's a pass as Joe Burrow breaks the sack, throws the ball down the field, and it's dropped by T. Higgins in and out of the hands of T. I mean, now DJ Turner was making great play on the play, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. Another 6 for 6 for Money Mac, who's made all 18 of his field goals. Cal and Will are splitting snaps for a long snapper. It's going to be a battle, said Darren. We got to try to find the one that's the most efficient and make our whole operation easy. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one for the long snapper job. I mean, for the most part, I think Cal does an amazing job. I haven't really have any complaints about him. Obviously, last year against the Ravens, that bad snap. But outside of that, it's been pretty good. I haven't really had any problems, so we'll see how everything shakes out, but training camp back, guys, in 4 days. I know it's crazy to say this. In 4 days, we have the Hall of Fame game. So, we are, what is that, Thursday. Thursday night's the Hall of Fame game. Football is back. We survived. We survived. We survived. We survived the offseason, boys. Just keep cooking. Keep cleaning. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. See you guys next one, though. Peace out.